Thank you for joining me. Can you tell us your name and what grade you're in?
I'm Silas and I'm in fifth grade.
And what sports do you play?
I do parkour and basketball.
And how long have you been playing basketball and parkour?
I've been doing basketball for 2 years, 3 years, and parkour for seven.
Awesome. And what inspired you to start doing parkour and basketball?
Well, basketball, I just wanted to do a different sport, and then football, parkour. Um, I was just crazy, and my parents wanted me because I was bouncing off the wall, so they wanted me to um, go in like a gym where that's like allowed.
What other hobbies or interests do you have outside of sports?
I like playing a little bit of games, and I also do it. I like skating, snowboarding, scootering, and rollerblading.
And when it comes to training and practice, how often do you practice for parkour and basketball?
I practice like 4 days a week, and for basketball, I practice 2 days a week.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff do you do for practice for parkour?
Um, I try like new moves to try to get them down. And then most of the time, everyone's just like hanging out and like just doing crazy flips.
What's your favorite move to do in parkour?
Um, Probably a Rudy.
Do you have any rituals or routines that you like to do before you go out and do parkour or basketball?
No, but before competitions in basketball or in parkour, we'll take like a little energy thing, but that's really it.
And how do you balance your school life, family, and everything else, and with the athletics?
Sometimes I'll have to skip parkour, but most of the time we won't. Cause like sometimes right after school, we'll go right to parkour.
And what's your favorite part about doing parkour?
My favorite part about it is just like the freedom that you get in parkour. It's like you can make so many friends and you can just like do whatever style you want. And it's just super fun.
And what do you do to stay motivated during tough practices?
Um, I just keep trying.
What does that look like to keep trying?
I just keep going, trying it over and over until I get it.
And what do you enjoy most about being a part of a team?
Um, I enjoy when I can't get something, and then one of the people on the team will like come help me and like show me like how to do it better. And then and it's easy to have teammates because they're also able to teach you too.
Definitely. And can you share a time when you work together to overcome an obstacle or a challenge?
I don't think there's been any times we've done that, but yeah.
What's a good example of how you guys motivate each other to keep going?
We'll we'll like tell them like you got this and give them like a knuckles.
And what does good sportsmanship mean to you?
It means that you're if you beat them or do better than them, you tell them they did a good job too and motivate them.
And what's been one of your favorite memories so far of doing parkour and basketball?
My favorite basketball memory is when I did this summer camp and got a couple of points against bigger and older kids, and also when I blocked someone who was a lot bigger than me. And then my favorite in parkour was in Canada when we were in the pool and they were throwing me around like a hot potato.
Fun. And how often do you travel for each sport?
I travel about once every 2 weeks in a comp season.
Where's the farthest you've traveled to?
Canada.
Have you ever experienced a setback or a loss? And how did you handle it?
I've got lost before, and in competitions, you kind of just keep going, but in practices, I'll just try again.
And is there a particular game or event that stands out to you the most and why?
An event in like parkour. I like gatherings where like every a ton of like pros and people who are really good all gather up and we like do flips together and like do little competitions and it's really fun.
Also, what are some professionals that you've met that you've been able to kind of train with?
Flip like Z. He's been my idol ever since I was a kid, and Domitric and Tanner Witt. They've all been my idols when I was a kid.
So, then what do you admire most about them?
Um, I admire how they're just like so good and they're like really nice when you actually meet them.
And how do you think being an athlete has helped you outside of sports?
Um, I think it's helped me be more confident and be better at stuff. Cause like in parkour, you have to move your feet and hands, so it helps me use my hands in basketball and in like soccer or football. It helps me move my feet better, and football helps me throw because I use my hands a lot.
And what's an
I think I feel the most confident at like parkour competitions because I know I know I'm gonna do good hopefully.
and what are some of your goals for these upcoming competitions?
My couple of goals for the next competitions is to hopefully win all of them and then become first place in the nation 2 years in a row now.
Can you tell me about that? What was it like getting first in the nation?
Um, it was real. I was really happy because I don't know why I was super happy, but it's like I won against people who were really good, and it was really fun to do that.
Well, hopefully you get to continue your winning streak.
Mhm.
Um, what advice would you give to someone wanting to start doing parkour?
Definitely start on a trampoline and then get moves down there on there like good so you can do them over and over well. And then you can start going to off blocks with mats and then you can start going to ground once you get your moves down.
Some, and if you could, what advice would you give your younger self when it comes to training, teamwork, and sportsmanship?
Um I used to be on the trampolines a lot, so I would tell myself when I was younger, I w- now I would tell myself when I was younger, get off the trampolines. I was on there too much. And yeah,
And overall, how do you think being an athlete has changed you?
I think it's changed me because so I can be more confident in every other sport I do and every other thing I do. It just makes me more confident.
Awesome. Well, those were all the questions I had. I wanted to thank you again for taking the time to meet with me. I appreciate it.
You too. Thank you.